Blessings and greetings to everybody. Yes, you already know it's Friday again, and it's time for new dangerous interview. Who will be guest tonight? Well, if you want to know, just stay with us. Thank you in advance to share the interview. Otherwise, if you don't catch it, you can still catch it on YouTube, DJ Danjahras, Dub System Sound channel. So big up everybody who joined me tonight. Yes, So we are waiting for no one else than DILLGIN. DILLGIN is tonight dangerous guest. And yes, before DILLGIN come live in his interview with us, I will just play one of his songs. Let's hear this. Records.
I just one of them thing there. One of them thing there. Hey yo, kids. Keep up with people and change. Be careful the whole of them names. It's never easy to reach. Left away no one be. You and I tell say you live my mad them.
Blessings, blessings.
Blessings, blessings.
Can we hear each other?
Bless you, hear me?
Yes, I can. Bless and greetings to you.
Bless. Yeah,
yes,
man, more blessings, more prosperity. Give thanks for life again and the life giver. You see me?
Yes, Well, thank you to be guest tonight in Dangerous interview, of course. Great things and great music. Yes,
Yes, man, more blessing and I give thanks for having me, because it's a way one and two or three people gather and speak in the word of righteousness, you know what I mean? It's like a blessing all the time, so we're not afraid to give the blessing where the blessing is come from, you know what I mean? Because we have to respect everyone. That's what we do.
Yes, So, DILLGIN, if you're ready, we are ready.
Ready and waiting. Always
all right.
Ready. Yeah.
So let's start with when and where he was born.
Well, DILLGIN born and raised in Jamaica. Born in a place they call Spalding Hospital, Spalding Hospital, you know what I mean? Yeah. And my mom come from Chilani, at the top part of Chilani right there. And then most of my life from youth days, there's the last one from my mom. So most of my life I've been growing up in Kingston and all over in the street. So I'm a street youth from a tender age. My mom used to live in Canada. She used to live in America. So we get kind of in the street doing what we're doing, but give thanks for the blessing the same way, you see? Mm-hmm.
Yes, great things. So let me ask you, how did you get your name, DILLGIN?
Oh, well, I used to go by some different names before. I used to go by Duppy, used to go by Ghost, and but we changed the name. I get that name from Dutch. I used name Dutch and Marcus. Me and Marcus used to sing and DJ before. He used to be the singer. I used to be the DJ. You know what I mean? And so I get that name from Dutch. I used name Dutch. We call him Dutch. I think that youth in England now. You understand? So we in the studio one day and I record a song and I say, so we think you just change your name there from Ghost and Dust. Because you have Ghost out there already, you have the man there out there already. So change your name and the man say, you hear me? DILLGIN, But DILLGIN at that time, they said DILLGIN is like a poison. But when I look up the DILLGIN, I see the meaning of DILLGIN now. It is a progressive name. It's a name that always have a lot of things and job people, energy. It might sound away. So when we kind of look it up, and I know say, a matter of fact, is a girl coming from Europe one day was telling me, I said, do you know the name that you have and what it means? And where I said, no. And she said, go check it out for yourself and search it. And she said, yes, I'm fascinated. And from there, we just have the name, and name was given to me by Dutch and Marcus.
Yes, I know there was some meaning
Yes.
Yes,
You know,
So yes, before we even touch the questions about your music career and everything, can you tell us who was really the artist you was listening like young, who inspire you?
well, for me, you know that music for me is like an inbound concept, and I will say that every time. But I listen great artists, I listen great music because I listen to every music. I don't really stuck myself into one set of music. I listen calypso music, I listen every music because I want to push myself. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm always listening to some great music. But to me, music was an in-band concept for me because every time I even leave the music, go do something else, I have to come right back to it. You see what I'm saying? But Ernie Wilson, I used to listen to Ernie Smith, you know, the artist there, bad artist when I look at youth. And growing up, he had always telling a story. So I always say, my song want to be a story. You have to be a story about the song that people can literally look in at their life towards it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I.
Mm-hmm.
So more than one reason to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
When your music journey really start, when you say
What?
like, that is it, that is what I want to do, that is my thing.
Trust me, it's like, for me, I go to school and we are DJ. Because you know, so I look at you are DJ because you can, my mom, I grew up to see my mom go up into our church, what they call revival church. You know, they call it revivalist. So I used to play the drum with the stick. I'm good at that. I can play the drum with the stick very, very good. You see what I'm saying? And we always used to sing, you know, go to church and listen and sing. But at the same time now, when you go to school now, I have a friend that, you know, I mean, he passed away now. May the Most High bless his soul. Always I say, yeah, man, you can't do it. You're going to do it, man. We can't do it, man. You know, and, you know, from there on, we just take it up and continue to do it. Never stop. Never stop.
Great things, yes, beautiful things. So Diljin, what is one of your first recorded tune, if you can remember,
The
or the
first,
rhythm?
the first record song, just trust me, the first song that I did, I worked my money. It's because at that time I never really passed my exam to go to high school, so everybody have to learn a skill. So I'm a tradesman. I'm a literal tradesman. I can build door, windows, house. I can do all of these things because I have to tell myself that I have to do something for myself because I'm not gonna touch my hand to anyone. So we have to do something. And back then, if you didn't pass the exam, you got to learn a skill. You got to learn a skill. You know what I mean? Them days are not even then, you know what I mean? I don't think people want to learn a skill right now. Everybody want to jump to that, but everybody to their own decision or their own order. You see what I'm saying? But for me, that's what I used to do. Just I didn't, so I'm just build that, do my thing and go through. So I have to do something to keep up. So my first song that I record is in Jimmy Cliff studio at Lady Musgrave Road. And me and a guy, me and a youth do this song, a song named Joker Poker. Back in the days, that melody was like, yeah, I said, Joker Poker, come get it, Joker Poker. I did that them time the computer thing just a come in, you see what I'm saying? And look at youth, and we got the style, and we used to just DJ the tune. And we just pay the money, he work, me work, get my money. I'm going to the studio. I rent Jimmy Cliff studio, that big studio. I'm going out and record that song named Joker Poker. That is my first officially released song. You see me?
Well, I don't have that song, not yet, but
Yeah,
I will want to play again the song before we start even to talk, because
yeah,
I see when in the comments people like it and they want to know the name of the song. It is Lock the Road.
yeah,
Yeah, the producer is Haynes Records.
yes.
So let's just play the song. Yeah. Haynes Records. Lock the Road.
I just one of them thing there, one of them thing there. Trust nobody, trust nobody. Hey yo, kids, hip hop with people not change. Be careful the whole of them a manage. It never easy to reach us, so I feel strong in ourselves, our weak ago. Me know to select and when I want to play my song, them knowing that themselves say the lyrics, them are mad, them. Them know say me song, them are and them. Got to have a dance, say them one must band them. Lift up every class, every show, roll and them. So we say now, so we lay them to guide them. Lead them to guide them, that's how they problem. 220 volts, I reach them and I want them. Oh, I feel like you were completely. Oh, no, can't give me free. Oh, I feel like you were completely. Oh, no, can't stop with now.
No way.
Oh, I feel like you were completely. Oh, no, can't stop with now. Can't give me free. Oh, I feel like you were. Oh, I feel like you were.
Can't stop this. No, sir.
No,
Let me
yeah,
just tell DILLGIN. Sorry, but I need to tell. Well, people, you have to, you know, check and see what I want. But DILLGIN lock the street for real, lock the road, lock the street, lock everything in Jamaica originally. Yes, I. Yes, I.
I mean,
So,
well,
yeah.
that song, yeah, as I said, that song "Lock the Road" is a lot of things, you know, because selector said them not play my song. I even have this jockey call me and said they're not playing my song until the bus, until the song make it. Then probably they said they will think of giving it a play. You know what I mean? So when they said that to me, I didn't even get angry. I just get motivated. I would just go in at the studio and get angry and say, all right, then we take it out into the music. So that's why, and the same people that who talk to me is people who know me. So me and them didn't have a beef. I don't have a problem with them. And I don't think they didn't have a problem with me. But it's when someone call you and tell you, say, yo, me not play a song no more until it busts. Then that means to say it's a conspiracy of form against me. And to me know that in Isaiah said, any weapon that form against me cannot prosper. So I didn't confront the person as yet, but we will. You understand? Because
Yes,
he called me on the phone, but I will confront him in due time. You understand? So we go in at the studio and I saw Lock the Road come. So that's why we say Ian's record. Ian, just one of them thing there. Just nobody. Hey yo, Ian. Hypocrite people not change. Be careful the whole of them I mean. It never easy to reach us so. I feel strong in myself away week ago. Me know to select when I want to play my song them. Knowing that themselves say me lyrics them a anthem. Them know say me song them a mad them. Have to have me dog say them want to see pan them. Lift up every class, every shoe jewel on them. So we say no, so me leave them to God them. Leave them to God them. That's solve the problem. 220 volt I reach them and I 110. Cause our thing I like you went completely. Them can't stop me now, can't they? And that me I tell them straight. Enough selector don't love the song.
Tell them.
Yeah, enough selector
Yes,
don't love the song. Me know say the song is a very song because it's humorous. Because me no really want go fight some man physically. But we know spiritual warfare is always there. You know what I mean? The spiritual warfare is always there. And always they try to interfere. So you have to be strong in yourself. That's why I say, a week ago. I can't weak in myself because, as I say, we can't make what people said weak in my heart and conquer me because I will never get conquered. You see me? So that's why we say Lock the Road. Big up Ian's record, big producer for this, you know what I mean?
Yes, I big up. And this is also DILLGIN real talk, for sure. This is my also next question. Who are the producers you are working with, you was working with?
Well, DILLGIN himself as a producer, you know, because I have my own recording label. And any producer I have come by, we work with them and do something who willing, because whosoever will may come. So, like how Ian's, we meet Ian's to a friend, and from we met the link, we just continue to do things, you know what I mean? So we just work, you know what I mean? And any youth come to me, I try to uplift themselves, I willing to work. Because I'm not coming for myself alone, because I'm not a self-centered person. I'm a person that would like to uplift people and see people rise. You know what I mean? Because that's what we do. So I will work with any producer who willing to work from the thing is positive, and we got to do positiveness, you know what I mean? But I'm a producer myself.
Yes, great things, great things. Well, big up Hands Records, like we say. He produced
Yes.
even, if I can mention, other artists like Sika Rhymes, Colado, and many more. Yes, so
Yes,
check it.
please. You know what I mean?
Yes, So, Diljan, the
Mm.
interview is going real fast, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I will chop it up, man. I say thing, man, because we have enough to talk about, you know. For the interview are stories, you know. Although they say we don't have no story, but if they never know the real story behind Dilgin, they would cry high water and tears, you know what I mean? But as we said, we still a travel on and I do what we gotta do.
exactly, exactly. Yes, So tell us, Diljan, tell us what your music really express.
Well, my music that I do express a lot of things, love, unity, and prosperity, and blessings. I bring blessing to people's life because is as the most I say, when you study and be a proof of yourself, when you speak, is not who you speak it of yourself, but you speak from within to let it shine. So that's why when you be a proof of yourself, you have to do music to uplift the mind of the people. If I get to deal with a love song, I have to deal with the love song just like you know, they have to deal with like I'm in that situation. So my song them always express a lot of feelings and emotions and spiritual levels because of that means about. I grew up in that way that I can change from who I am. So that's what my music explains. Love, harmony, and joy and peace and happiness within inside.
Yes, You write your own lyrics?
Yes, I write my own lyrics and we're working with anybody who work with. But right now, man, the great Olaf Blackwood is the greatest writer for me. And me and you sit down in the studio and we just come together and we just work together. He's my brother, he's my friend from a different mother. You see what I'm saying? But when we're in the studio, is we, you know, we just do our thing. Yes. So if I'm recording and someone say, don't say that, say this, we just work with it because we like to share the blessing across the board. Because it's not because you can do something, then you feel to say because you can do it, then the other person can't say anything to you. I don't let pride get in my way or let anything come in my way. I am an open book, so you can step in and take a look and let me build the foundation. But yes, I write my own songs.
Great things, great things. Dilgin, if you agree, let's hear another tune of yours with the name My Weather. And this one, that one when it come out, it was just a hit song.
Right.
Just a hit song right through. Yeah. Dilgin, My Weather.
Them can't stop me, no talk, them try. Wonder where them a go do you know? Do you know? Boy, pull up outside in a something like slide. Me with the money, Kyle watch a lot of ride. Spaceship ask me what a car drive. All I watch drive style, me not drive. You just see me future bright, a flashlight. No way me know I fight me dark side. Walk wide, we'll dog with my price. Last boy this time, we dark right. Nobody know about my thing, no. Nobody know about my thing, no. I don't know how they did go. Talk to you like we know. Nobody know about my thing, no. Nobody know about my thing, no. I don't know how they did go. Talk to you like we know.
Yes, big song, big tune.
Me a
Like
weather,
that
you know?
song. My Weather.
See that for real.
Yes, So, what we can expect from Dilgin in the future?
Well, just expect a lot of music and work, you know, because as we say, we're in the studio. Because right now I'm sitting in my studio now as I get ready to finish up it and get ready to up and running. So for the future, you know, sky is the limit. It's what I say. So as long as life in our body to move, the future is ours. And that's how we have to look at it because the future lie in anyone. You have to make use of it because the world is there, as the foundation said. The most I said, the foundation has really laid. You have to go and establish yourself on it. So the future sky is the limit for Dilgin. We just continue to work and do music and put out music. Because no matter what they say I do, we just continue to make music and make the good music and put it out. That's why me stay relevant. I have to stay relevant every day. So that's why I listen to every kind of music. Because when I speak out of my mouth, it has to uplift the youth, to the young and to the old. Because as it said, what was hidden from the wise and prudent shall reveal to the being and the suckling. So we always are trying to do the best at all times to uplift the young, the old, and uplift myself at the same time too. You see me? So sky is the limit for a Dilgin.
Yes, great
Yeah.
things, great things. Yes, Diljan, sorry, but I need to say blessings to everybody who joined us on the Dangerous interview. Thank you for watching, sharing in advance. Yes, so great things. We are expecting great music continually, yes. And of course, yes, Dangerous, I will play DILLGIN. They don't know yet.
More blessing, more
Yes,
blessing. Yeah, man, and give thanks for the whole blessing to you, see me, I say at the same time to you, see me?
Yes, great music, great music.
For real.
So, talking about music, where people really can listen to your music and follow you.
Well, you know what I mean? They can follow me on Instagram as Dilljin, you know, and Facebook, Dilljin Tony Bailey, and Dilljin, and Dilljin Bailey. I know, say, if you Google Dilljin, you will find it. Company. You can listen to my music on all leading platforms, and Spotify, and Amazon, and all of those leading major platforms. You know what I mean? You can find Dilljin there. You can listen to my music and go and support the energy, support the cause of the music. You know what I mean? And give thanks for the strength. And as I said again, we're one and two is gather. You know what I mean? If I go into a place to perform, we're one people there, I do my best. Same way like there's a million people is there. You know what I mean? So you can find my music on all leading platforms. Just put in, see the Dilljin on the app there, Dilljin, DILLGIN, Dilljin. And then you can find me, support the cause, support the music, you know what I mean? Give thanks for the strength, give thanks for the blessing from the people who will continue to listen. My fans them across the globe who will listen to me in Germany, in Europe, and all over these places. You know what I mean? I'm coming Germany. You know what I mean? Because every year I come to Germany, every year is just because you know, Corona come in, you know, we not go. But you don't know, by the end of this year or next year, we shall be in Germany, Switzerland, Sweden. My people all over on that side. I'm coming.
Yes, it's a must, it's a must, for real.
Real.
Yes, great things. So, Dilljin, what is your message to everybody? And this is also of one of the questions, which is the last one in Dangerous interview for tonight. So, what is your message to everybody listening, watching Dangerous interview tonight?
Well, my message for everyone, you know, there, you know, just live good, you know, stay good and live good and do the best way you can in yourself, you know. And don't make no one tell you you cannot do or you cannot, because there is not supposed to be in your vocabulary. You got to fight, get up and fight back. You got to get up. You see what I'm saying? If you get stumped down, it's a roll with the punches, try to not get knocked down. But sometimes when you're knocked down, you got to get up and fight. And you got to believe. You got to not even use the word believe, but know in yourself. Because the Bible don't deal with belief. Although a lot of people don't like to hear the word, they have to deal with knowing. I speak of knowingly. So knowing is the thing that the youth them have to have. Know yourself, understand yourself, and be yourself. Continue to be a follower. You got to be a leader, and you got to lead yourself. Even if you follow someone, you got to lead yourself, because you get a mind of your own. So do the right thing, get up and stand up and fight back. If they fight back, you just push on, because that's how life. The testing of the faith produces patience, and you got to let patience have its perfect work that you can be perfect. That's how it goes. If anyone lack of wisdom, let it ask of the Most High, who give it liberally. Liberally means freely. You see what I'm saying? So when you ask of the Most High for His blessing, you got to know that He will answer, not on your term, but on His term. You see what I'm saying? That's why we don't worry where the food is coming from. We don't worry where the meal is coming from. Because once you're alive and living, don't complain. Why should a living man complain? Complacency are going to be in demise. Rise up, my youth, and to all my people, they continue to support the music. Do right, and we could just live right. Because at the end of the day, you have to face your own judgment. You see me?
Yes, Dilljin, great, positive words, beautiful interview. So I give thanks for everything, yes. Grateful to have you in Dangerous interview. And before we go, I want to play another tune of yours, and that is Jah Love Me. Yes, sir.
Yes, for real, blessings, you know.
So great things, thank you again.
Yes.
And you know already, any new music, I'm here. Yes,
yeah,
man.
Man.
Ready. So yes, this is originally DILLGIN, and this is Jah Love Me, and many more music to come.
When the wicked come around,
Yeah.
I know there's love that never
Mad.
yes, I see the heart. I see the heart
Yeah.
of them.
See?
And I know what they can do to you. Oh, I see no love. I see no love, my friend. All around me is just empty soul. Where is the love? The love we used to show. It's just empty. It's just empty. But just love me and me know. Just love me and me know. I know what I go through these days. Yeah, I know it's just a phase.
Yeah, big song, big song.
Just love me and me know.
Where you gonna find that?
I know what I go through these days. Just love me and me know. Hypocrites and parasites.
Creator.
They hypnotize and pray for my demise. Every day and every night. Everything I do is always sweet side. Try looking for me, keep me down so long, but my faith so strong. I will break this chain, I will face the storm. I will never fail. My Jah love me and me know. Jah love me and me know. I don't matter what I go through these days. Yeah, I know it's just a phase.
Yes, just different vibes. So as dancehall, also reggae music. Yes, I. So my people, check. This is original DILLGIN. Greetings, DILLGIN. Blessings to Jamaica.
Blessings.
And yes, I.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
Alright, well, I'll cut off myself for this now.
All right. So yes, my people, please and thank you. You can check the latest DILLGIN interview on Danjahras, DJ Danjahras channel in YouTube. So thank you for the sharing, being with us. And yes, you know already, next Friday. See you next Friday. Blessings to everybody.